Today is the weekly stamping collab and the theme is Sesame Street. Links to everyone's videos will be in the description box. Hosting this week is May Nail Designs, and joining us is Jenny Stone, Judinka Nail Art, Nerdy Creations, Girly Nails 66, and this is my design. Now I'll show you how I created it. Let's get started. The base and top coat I like to use are from Maxus, so I'll be using those today. I also have a discount code if any of you want to try Maxus products. For Maniology, I'll be using my favorite Maniology products, and I use the sticky base coat, and that helps pull the stamped image off the stamper and have it all come out on your nail, which is awesome. I also love the smudge-free top coat, just to layer that on and protect the stamped image from smudging when I use the Maxus top coat. And I also have come to really love the Ice Cube Stamper by Maniology. It is one of my favorites. I also have a Maniology discount code for any of you that purchase things from Maniology or want to try any of these products. These are the stamping polishes I'll be using in my video today. We've got number 17 and number 13 from Moira. I believe this one's called Vanilla and this one is called Dark Brown. From Hit the Bottle, I have Looking for Mr. Gray, and from Bases Loaded Lacquer. This is an old label. It's now Bases Loaded Lacquer, and I have Shutout. Polishes I'll be using is Zoya Willa. Wave Gels Fashionista. I'll be using the regular polish that comes with the gel polish sets. And from Holo Taco, I will be using Midnight Spark. Yeah, look at that. So beautiful. Now, if you don't do Holo Taco, because it is like $13, $14 a bottle, you can get the same fun look that I'm doing using Zoya's polish right here. And this is Dream. I always buy Zoya on sale, and these are, I get them for $5 a bottle. Sometimes they have some promotions where you get free bottles, where you just pay the shipping. They still usually come out to be $5 a bottle. They retail for $10 a bottle. However, I never pay the retail price because I always wait for a sale. Zoya has a lot of sales during the year, and Black Friday is coming up. Okay, so this plate that I'll be using is called Jingle All the Way. And yes, it's a Christmas plate. It's super cute, but I am using the little circle image. Oh, actually, this would be a good one. Huh. Right, well, anyways, I'll be using some circle image off of this plate. And the next plate I'm using is called Feeling Shapely. Let's give you a quick look at this plate. And I'll be using this circle image, and this one's just like way too big for my fingernails, but I think this one will work. And the third plate I'll be using is Make Your Mark 1 by Lena. And with all the camera feed everywhere, I'll be using this image right here. The first thing I always do is put a base coat on my nails, so that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Okay, so for the base color on my nails, I like, or the non-accent nails actually, I like to go with something that's not going to compete with the other nails, something that's just going to be subdued and make the other nails really pop. So I am going in with Zoya Willa for all the nails that aren't the accent ones. So for my accent nails, I'm going to go in with this Fashionista color. That's what it was called. From Wave Gel, and This is, I don't know, kind of like a grayish tan or something like that, but I thought it would be perfect color for this mani. All right, so now I'm going to put on the second coat of all of these colors. I don't mind using a 2-coat black because this one I think stains my nails less. And then I'm going in with my second coat of Fashionista. For the background, for my Sesame Street nails, I'm going to use this brick background. And that came out really good. I'm just going to remove some of this stuff on the side. Not because my nail is that big, and I don't think it's going to get in there, but I'll just remove it anyway. Now before I begin stamping, I'm going to add the sticky base coat to the tops of the nails that I am stamping, and then I'm going to wait a minute and a half till it's almost dry but still tacky. And now I'm going to add the stamping. That came out pretty good. So I'm just going to clean these up around the edges a little bit with my corrector pen dipped in some acetone. And because I'm doing some nail art on top of this, I'm going to add the smudge-free top coat right now, so that I don't end up smearing any of this background while I'm doing the rest of the nail art. Okay, so this is dry. Now I'm going to give Cookie Monster a little bit of wow. So I'm just going to kind of draw his head here. He's just going to be peeking out from here. Thank goodness, because then I don't have to draw more than the top of the head with the eyeballs. Okay, I think that should just about do it for Cookie Monster. Now for the rest, I'm going to be using this. Actually, it's a cookie image. I actually didn't even know I had one, so that's pretty cool. Guess I forgot. And it happens to be a chocolate chip cookie, so that is actually perfect for what I'm looking for. Okay, so I just want to show you this really quick. I have a bunch of these little ice cube stampers. The older ones didn't have a sticky head, but you can buy the refills, and the refills will have the sticky head. That's what I did. And I actually had 2 of these rectangle stampers from eBay, which I want to think cost me like $1, but the stamper head wasn't that great. So I did buy the Bundle Monster, or the Maniology stamper heads, which fit perfectly in there. Of course, they don't have the cap, which I actually really like because then it doesn't get dusty. But I have them in this little drawer, so that's fine. But anyways, I like to set these up so that I can just then stamp right onto my nails and not have to stop and scrape and stop and scrape. You get the point. And I just really love these little ice cube stampers. They're so awesome. Okay, so I am going to stamp a couple of chocolate chip cookies over here. And since it kind of comes out a little bit light, I'm just doing a bit of double stamping here to make them come out a little bit darker. Oh, that's going to be a problem because there's no sticky base coat on here. Didn't even think about that. So let's add some more sticky base coat. I'm kind of hoping while I do this, I do not smear this little guy right here. So I'm going to be super careful. Alright, that's looking good. Okay, awesome. So now I'll just wait a minute and a half for that to dry and then I'll come back. Okay, so I got that done. So this should stick nicely to that, and it does. Okay, so now I'm going to put the next cookie. Now what I did with this one is I put this sticky base coat on top of this image so that it's going to stick to the next one, and it does. Awesome. And I did the same thing with this cookie. So I highly recommend doing that, or else it's really hard to get the images to stick together when you pre-stamp them and they're really dried out. Now for the last part, I'm going to use this dot for Cookie Monster's eyes. So now we're just going to put a little of this sticky base coat over here so that Cookie Monster's eyes are going to stick. Okay, so I'm going to stick Cookie Monster's eyeballs right up here on top of his head, because that's kind of where they appear. Okay, and now I'm just going to go in with a dotting tool just to make them look a little bit more opaque. And you're probably thinking, Patty, why didn't you just do that in the first place? Well, because this is it's a stamping collab. So we're supposed to do stamping when we can. I decided to do one more cookie, so I'm just kind of showing you, I'm putting the sticky base coat very gently and lightly on the back of each of these. So this is another way you can get them to stick to your nail if you're doing layering designs. And this doesn't seem to smear it, but I'm also being super careful and not trying not to drag it too much. Okay, so I'll let those dry. And while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to take a little dotting tool and dot Cookie Monster's eyes, and he is going to be looking at the cookies. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to put one more cookie right here. And then I'm just going to clean up underneath the hangover part with a corrector pen dipped in acetone. Now since we have stamping and nail art, I'm going to go over the top with this smudge-free top coat because it doesn't smear any of your nail art designs. Now that all the polish is dry and the smudge-free top coat is dry, I'm just going to go in with my Maxus top coat, and this is just going to seal everything in and make it long-lasting. I can usually get about 6 days of wear out of this without chips. So here is my finished Cookie Monster Mani. I hope you like how it turned out. I think it's pretty cute. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not one of my subscribers, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.